Hi, I'm Hag from KidsCredit.com, and today I'm presenting the first Doctor's regeneration, William Hartnell.
Excellent. So, what was the name of the episode?
The 10th Planet.
Excellent. And it was 4 episodes, wasn't it?
Because back then, 4 episodes was one story.
Exactly. That's what they used to do. What actually happens in this story then, Hag?
Well, what happens is, they arrive from the North Pole.
Okay.
And there's space, and they capture them.
Okay. And is it present day?
No.
Because obviously back then the actual show was made in 1966. What year was it?
It was 1986.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Which was obviously a long way in the future for them.
Mm.
Yeah, well, of course it's in the past for us now.
Yeah.
Excellent. So what actually happens? What's this space, what actually happens? What kind of space station is it? What do they do there?
What they do is, they look for like aliens and they destroy like asteroids and stuff. So they're a bit like NASA.
Yeah, that's what they do at NASA. And are there any baddies in this episode?
Yes.
Who are the baddies?
Cybermen. First time they've ever been on the screen. We've actually got the figure there.
We have indeed.
Just they don't look like that.
What do they look like?
They look like people in costume.
Do they?
Yeah.
Describe the costume then.
But they look a bit like weak costumes. They're not very good.
Are you trying to say that the present day Cybermen look better than the ones from 1966?
Yes.
And what's their voice like?
I am going to kill you.
What did you said actually that they sounded like another baddie in Doctor Who?
Like the Dalek invasion, they sound a bit like the Daleks.
They sound like the Daleks. I have a feeling it could be the same person. Don't quote me on that, but it may well be the same person who did the voice. So what's the what are the Cybermen trying to do?
They're trying to get they're trying to harness energy.
Yeah.
From Earth to give it to Mongoose.
Which is their planet, isn't it?
Mm.
Otherwise, if they don't do that, what will happen to their planet?
It will melt.
We'll stop there so we don't ruin the actual story. How does the Doctor regenerate? Because this is the first time we ever get to see him regenerate, isn't it?
He dies of old age, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's quite old. Going back to William Hartnell, what did you actually think of William Hartnell as a Doctor?
He's grumpy.
He's grumpy, is he? Why is he grumpy?
If someone says, "Oh, can I? Oh, I really need to go to the toilet," he's like, "No, we have a massive assignment in front of us, and you may not go to the toilet, or you have to wait 7 hours," or something like that. It's really grumpy and shouty.
So you think that so basically he needed to regenerate because he was old? Is it as simple as that?
Mm.
So explain the actual explain without giving away too much of the actual story. Explain the actual regeneration?
Well, he died of old age and he kept on fainting in the episodes. Yeah. And finally, he's in the he faints, but in the Cyberman's ship, and they wake him up, but then he has to go into the he goes into the TARDIS and locks the 2 companions in outside, and he faints again, and the 2 companions get their way through the TARDIS, but it's too late, and there's a new regenerated man.
And that's when he turns into Patrick Troughton, isn't it? The second Doctor, yeah. And with the actual 4 episodes, because now the first 3 episodes, what did they look like?
They looked live action. Nothing wrong with them.
Yeah. And what colour were they?
Black and white.
They were black and white. And what was the 4th episode?
It was cartoon and black and white.
Wow. What did you think of that?
I must say I was more interested in
the cartoon version. Yeah.
And Connor was more interested.
He was very interested once it was a cartoon. Do you remember the reason? Obviously, we've been reading in the Regeneration box set the reasons for why certain things happen with Doctor Who. What was the reason for why this episode was now animated?
Because they kept on throwing away episodes because they never thought that they were going to watch them again. So in those days it was watch awesome, that awesome in its time.
Yeah.
And then in about 50 years, they'd think, nah, everyone will be on like the new Superman or something. So they just threw the episodes away.
Yeah.
Not knowing that how big it's going to be in like 50 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this one was a missing episode, but luckily enough they had the radio recordings and of the actual thing that they could run with the animation. So did you like this episode?
Very much.
Yeah. What did you think of William Hartnell as a doctor?
Grumpy.
Grumpy. Did you like watching him as a doctor though?
Yeah, he was very amusing.
Yeah. So how many stars will you give William Hartnell out of 5?
5.
Excellent. Any last words?
Well, he is very old, and he gets younger as well.